The eight-word promise. It was not love at first sight. No, not the kind that movies show. It came slowly, soft and kind, like morning light that warms your mind. She was not a girl for fancy lines or hearts that promise endless times. She did not trust forever, said too fast. She wanted something real to last. She loved soft moments, quiet care, the kind of love that's simply there. So when we meet, I did not chase, did not flood her phone, did not race. I just showed up day by day, even when skies turned cold and grey. I stayed through silence, laughter, pain, through every storm and gentle rain. She let me in, not all the once, but bit by bit, through months and months. I learned her ways, her tender tone, her love for animals, soft and known, how she liked her side near the glass, how she needed time to let pain pass. She told me once, eyes deep, and said, people said sweet things, then left. It hurt bad. That line stayed with me all night because I knew that kind of fight. The ache left by words, not true, but love that left without a clue. So one rainy afternoon I made a vow, not loud, not shining, quiet. Somehow she sat on the floor tying her shoes, a little tired, a little bruised, and I said softly words to stay. I will be here even when you are not okay. 8 small words, honest and pain, but enough to ease her pain. She paused and looked unsure but near, like she was testing if I was clear. Then she smiled, a trembling kind that said, you might be safe to find. That smile, it was not bright, but soft and full of gentle light. And in that moment, I understood love does not need grand words to be good. Those 8 words did not heal her past, did not make the bad days fade fast, but they gave her ground when things went grey. I reason to trust, a place to stay, because love, true love, true love is not loud, it's steady, hearts that stay unbowed. It's showing up when skies are grey, not needing perfect words to say. One day she went quiet for hours. No smiles, no text, no flowers. The old me might have turned away, but I remember what I promised that day. So I sent one line, simple and true. Just her if you need me. That's all I will do. No pressure, no question, no chase, just care that gave her breathing. Space hours later, her message came. Thank you for not asking. You are not the same. That one reply felt pure and cold. A quiet story gently told. I saw the way her hands would shake when her thoughts became too much to take. The way she pulled away from touch right when she needed it so much. So I stayed still and calm. Instead, let her come back when her fears had fled. Sometime minutes, sometime days, but always back in her own ways. Each time a little braver grown, a little more hearts, a little more home. I was not perfect. I made mistakes, but always returned. Whatever it takes, those 8 words became my guide. Not just spoken, but lived inside, waiting outside her door in rain, holding her hand through silent pain. She once said softly, full of fear, I don't know how to be loved, my dear. And I said gently, that's okay, I will love you at your safest way. Safest way, that was the night she leaned on me. No words, just trust set free. Her story came in bites and threads like pages torn, some words unsaid. One night with rain upon the pane, she whispered softly through the pane. There were days I did not want to wake, and I just listened for her sake. No fixing, no you are fine now, lies just silence speaking through our eyes. She told of friends who walked away, of walls she built to keep fear at bay. But through her cracks, I saw her light, still burning quiet through her fight. I knew then love would take its time. I would not be easy, but it would climb. Not just joy or kisses sweet, but holding on when hearts retreat. So I said softly, you are not alone. You have carried enough on your own. She did not cry, but her gaze grew deep, like someone letting pain finally sleep. That look, that's the one I keep. The one that stays when memories creep. Not her first smile, but the one that said, I believe you will stay when other fled. After that night, she changed slow, like morning sunlight starting to glow. She texted first, I am not okay, but I replied that fine today. Sometimes silence, sometimes talk, sometimes just a quiet walk. She told me songs that once made her cry now make her smile. She did not know why. That's when I learned love's not repair, it's simply choosing to stay there. One night she asked, eyes full of dread, what if I shut down again? Instead, I smiled and said, that's alright, I will wait outside your heart each night till you feel safe to open again. That was my second promise then. And one day I found a folded note, 6 simple words that she wrote, I am learning to trust you slowly, and that filled my soul completely. Love was growing in broken ground, in quiet hearts where hope was found. No speech, no sudden flame, just trust that softly came. She had love more send me songs, talk about speech and right or wrong. I am not used to this calm, she had say, but it feels safe in its own way. And that was other thing to me. Her peace, her gentle bravery. Love is not loud, not for all. Sometimes it's soft, sometimes small. It's 2 cups of coffee side by side, no words, no need to hide. It's her falling asleep halfway through and me tucking the blanket around her too. One night I turned to leave. She held my sleeve. Don't speak, she just made me believe. We stayed like that, her breath near mine, and time felt gentle, calm, and divine. She whispered once, I don't know love's way. I said, then I will show you slow each day. She did not flinch, she did not flee, she stayed and let it simply be. When she kissed me that quiet night, it felt like the world was finally right. We are not perfect, never planned to be, but we were real, just her and me. No fairy tale, no bright parade, just a promise that I never decayed. Some days still came with heavy hearts, moments where pain quietly starts, but I did not ask, is something wrong? I just sat close where she belongs. You do not have to carry it all. I had say, let me hold some of it today. She leaned on me, eyes soft and deep, and peace returned slow and sweet. That night, before the dark turned light, she whispered softly in the quiet night, I did not know love could feel this way, like peace, like home, like it wants to stay. And I knew she was not speaking in part but of everything we had built from heart. A love that grow in quiet weather, that learned to heal, to stay together. One morning I watched her there, barefoot, humming without a care, messy hair, sunlight's glow. That's when I knew love grows slow, not in rush, not in claim, not through grand words or fame, but in peace that softly stays through long nights and tender days. She was not mine because I tried, but because she chose to stand beside. And that's the truth I will keep forever. Eight small words that build our tether. I will be her even when you are not okay, simple, steady.